how do you deal with a very toxic software engineer as either a product manager or anybody that's working in the space? So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Rich. My main job is really helping people get AI product manager jobs, but I also coach other people that's in tech. And one of the recurring themes that I always get all the time is hearing from people that I have to deal with a very difficult software engineer. And if you feel like you're in that boat, you're not alone. Like I've worked with like UX researchers, QAs, customer success managers, data analysts, business analysts, um, and even investment bankers that had to work with developers before. They all say like they're difficult to people to go ahead and work with. It's not easy, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you some tips of what I thought has actually worked out for people that has actually had that same problem. For starters, here, the first thing that you should probably consider is why are you even allowing yourself to be in this situation in the first place? And this is actually why you should schedule a call and make a transition to AI product management. And you're like, you're already selling me on this. Well, think about why you're in this situation in the first place. Like, why are you even in that job? Why are you even dealing with that person? Why are you even stressed out? All of this is because you took this job. For whatever reason you took this job, you didn't have any other options. And I bet that's 90 to 95% of the time. You didn't have a better option. You didn't have any other options. So 95% of the time, you actually didn't even have a good option. The option itself was just horrible. So, or this was just the only other option that you had. So you had to go out there and take it. This wasn't even a choice. Secondly, just like how you didn't have another job option, you didn't have another income stream. So if you cut open another income stream, then you wouldn't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. There's no other job that I know of, not that many other jobs that I know of other than AI product management, where you can actually cut open that income stream and you can somewhat have freedom. Because you're scared to leave right now. I probably wager that you thought about leaving, but the market's brutal and you're thinking to yourself, shit, if I leave right now, how long am I going to be on the job hunt, right? Like, so I don't want to quit. You're probably also thinking to yourself, why should you be the one that has to quit? You are the victim here, and that person's the aggressor. Newsflash. In this world, usually the bad person wins. Because they're more ruthless, right? But part of you is probably thinking, like, I've worked hard. I've done the right things. I've done nothing wrong. What I do wrong? Why should I be the one to have to leave? You honestly shouldn't be the one to have to leave. But right now, you don't feel like you have a lot of leverage. So what I would recommend for people is instead of giving yourself some bullshit like false sense of gratitude, like, well, at least I have a job. My 3 meals are taken care of. My apartment's pretty legit. I wear nice clothes. I eat at nice restaurants. I have good friends. I don't mind the city that I live in. I'm doing better than most people. Doing better than most people, honestly speaking, is not a bar that we should really strive to as human beings. Like, we should really be like, I think it's very binary. We're happy or we're not. I think false gratitude is actually not to say like you shouldn't have gratitude, but like if you're in a situation where you're constantly being victimized, that's not helping out your situation. If you're in a relationship with a romantic partner, that's not helping out their situation. And God forbid you have kids, that's not helping out their situation. So we need to get you out of this situation. And how we're going to do that is basically this. Schedule a call. I'm actually going to show you how to go ahead and make a transition into AI product management. And I think the coolest thing about making a transition into AI product management is you get to learn how to build really cool shit that you also know how to go to revenue for. Not go to market, go to revenue. I specialize in also helping like boot camps, coaching offers, AI offers, right? Go to revenue plans. Anybody can go to market. Going to the market is literally like going to Whole Foods. We want to go to revenue. You want to learn how to build shit that you can sell, because the more money that you have coming in from additional sources, the less stressed out you're going to be. And the less stressed out you're going to be, you don't need this job as much. So you're going to be more confident. You're going to go out there and stand up for yourself. And if you want to choose to get out of that situation, you absolutely can. If if you think scheduling calls is just way too much, that's totally fine. Do yourself another favor. Go ahead and reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm right here, okay? And I'm here to help out. So hit me up on LinkedIn and I totally got you, all right? Or you can go out there and schedule a call, talk to one of my team members about maybe if AI product management is the right choice for you. Market's red hot right now for AI product managers. I'm looking forward to speaking with you very, very, very soon.